Okay, so I'm going to take you through how to use Postmates, which is a website where you can order food from some of your favorite restaurants, and then you pay an extra surcharge, and they'll have people come deliver it to you wherever you are. So obviously a great thing for college students who have a lot of work, or sometimes you're busy and you can't make it out, but maybe you get a little sick of the Leo's food and you want something delivered in. So I'm going to show you how to use the website. It's actually really easy and super straightforward. But we'll just talk about like some tips and then experiences that may be helpful to you the first time you're using Postmates, or when you're deciding whether or not you want to pay for the surcharge, etc. There can be a lot of considering factors before you actually order the food. So this is the Postmates home screen. Postmates.com is the website address. I should probably mention that. Okay, so the first thing you can do is you can log on if you have an account already, which we'll assume like we don't, because if you're watching this video, you probably don't. So the first thing you want to enter is your address for Georgetown, obviously 3700 O Street, Northwest. And once you put that in, it'll immediately take you to only restaurants in your area. So for instance, you can see it already gives you some suggestions that I'm sure Georgetown students would be familiar with: Sweet Green, Moby Dick, Lebanese Taverna, Cava, like a huge variety. So my suggestion for how to start narrowing down options once you've started Postmates would be to pick a category or maybe to search for something. So me and my roommate really love Astro's chicken, like Astro's donuts. So let's see if Astro's is an option. I'll just put in Astro. Perfect, yes. Astro donut and fried chicken right on G Street. So if I click on that, the best thing about this website is that it'll come up with the menu itself, so you don't have to go to the separate website of the actual place you're ordering from, which is so nice. It's so confusing to have like two tabs open at the same time, which it just can get overwhelming. And as you'll see, I can just show you an example from Astro's site. It can be a little confusing, but an important thing to note here is there are more options on the Astro site than on Postmates. So remember, if maybe you have a favorite food from a restaurant that you really like, it might not necessarily be on Postmates, but you can obviously check. They have most things, but not everything's available for delivery if maybe it won't transfer well, it's a hot food, etc. Okay, so Astro's Astro's donuts and fried chicken. So let's say let's do a creme brulee donut. No special instructions. I'll just add that to cart. And 2 pieces of fried chicken. Add to cart. So now I've added to cart. And I can go to checkout. Let's just do that really quick. And this is the part where you're going to need to create an account. So if you're super worried about security and that's like a thing for you when using your computer and not wanting to give passwords to different sites, you can go through this whole process where you put in your email address, put in a password, create the account. But I always just do connect with Facebook for 2 reasons. One, it's a lot easier. You don't have to go through the whole process of the email, verifying the email, coming up with a password, etc. It's one click and then it's done. But also, that email that I use for Facebook is also the email that I use primarily. So it's good because this website, when it sends you updates, it'll email it to you, or you can send it up to text. We can talk about that later. And so that's going to automatically be my email that I use anyway, so that's perfect. So I'm just going to connect with Facebook. See, super simple. So now I'm logged in under my name, and it has my email and all that information already. So I'm under my persona. That's perfect. So I'll go to checkout, see all of the things. Actually, this is kind of embarrassing. These are 2 things left over from the last time my roommate and I tried to order. So the reason this is here is because the maple bacon donut was from last time. That's kind of embarrassing. Okay, moving on. So subtotal, whatever, checkout. So I'll just choose my credit card, and then go through the steps there. But the important stuff to remember on on when using Postmates, I think for Georgetown students, is to check delivery times. So if we go back to when I originally put in Astros, it'll tell you delivery in 50 minutes. That's because this place is in DuPont, it's not in Georgetown. So just remember that when choosing your places, and enjoy any food that you get delivered.